Hey everybody, hello or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth Venom and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I did end up getting both the bundles to the winners, but if you guys didn't win anything from the Jeffree Star giveaway, I do plan on doing a giveaway in the mid of May. I don't want them to be so close to each other, so the mid of May when I do my TJ Maxx haul. So if you guys want to have another chance at another giveaway, just keep an eye out for that. So in today's video, I wanted to do something fun. I wanted to wear, a wig and do some it kind of, what I had envisioned for it. I wanted to do a Taurus Zodiac sign makeup look that could go with their birthstone, which is emerald, which is green, like something a little bit else that I eventually wanted. But I mean, if you're like into that whole e-girl look too, you can definitely add a wing, spot some of your mascara all over your eyes and add the blush or whatever you want. So it could just be like a normal eye, like a new eye look you want, a whole different vibe look, or maybe an inspiration for an e-girl look that you want to do, but you don't like that whole eyeshadow stuff, but you don't know what to do. So this can go different ways, but yeah, let's get into the makeup and I hope you guys enjoy. And then we're gonna add some tape to help with the borders. I'm gonna be dipping into my Blood Money palette by Jeffree Star, and then I also am gonna use my Cara Beauty Havana Club. I just picked this up at TJ Maxx not too long ago, and this is what the palette looks like. It has more greens versus you had me at Aloha. So we're gonna grab not too big of a brush, probably a small one like this, so you can get in there but not like too much. And we're gonna start with more of like grayish tannish green, as you would say, kind of like an army green, but yeah, something kind of like an army green. So I'm gonna dip into my Self-Made on the Jeffree Star palette, and then I'm going to start up here and start bringing that down a little bit, then bring it and just start sweeping it gently to this side. And no rush, because this is going to be the top color. So just putting that down so we don't have to deal with it later when we already started working on the colors below. Right. And you can have it more of a lighter ashy green, it's all up to you. And then repeat the process again on the other side. Trying to make sure it's even too. If you don't end up making it even, that's like totally fine. Make sure. Down, make sure the outline is blended. All right, so we have the first step down. Put this brush aside and then kind of find a brush little, like, that's kind of similar to the small side of the brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this little guy. And we're going to do more of a brighter color underneath it. Not too bright, but not like dark either. So I'm going to dip in a kind of like a lime greenish shade in my other palette. I'm just going to go right underneath it. And kind of like go underneath it. Actually, I'm going to dip into my chameleon fetish on my Jeffree Star and see if this color will work better. If not, I'm just going to have to work with what I have. And do the process pretty much same all the way across the eye. But making sure you still have that deep outer too. Just gotta believe in the process. I know, like, sometimes you might get like discouraged on like an eye look when it's not like fully finished, but like once it's like actually like together, it looks, and you add like, you know, eyelashes and stuff like that, it looks like way better. Because sometimes I do just get like discouraged, like even like in the beginning of the eye look, I'll be like, oh my god, like, you know, like it looks horrible, and then you finally get to like the finished look and you're like, oh wow, it actually looks really good. So sometimes if you guys do get like discouraged and like trying to do a look and it doesn't look good from the, like, in the beginning, just like wait until it's at the finish like deal, and it'll look like it will look way different than what you might think it might turn out. Just gonna try to get this outer line dark again. Come back with that lighter green. Oh. Alright, so that's what it looks so far. So that's what you're kind of going to be working with, like, you know, the dark and then like the lime, just to give it like that ring, like that glow ring on the top. And now we're actually going to start with the finish. Like, that's going to help it bring it more to the finish look. So kind of bring it more, grab what I'm going to use is an eye crease brush next, and I'm going to pick more of a darker green shade, and I think I'm going to dip into the Crazy Jungle, and then also dip it into Crocodile Tears in my Jeffree Star palette, and just see what kind of color that gives off. And this is kind of like the color, like a dark forest green look. I'm going to start in the corner. I'm going to start blending it up here. And this is why you kind of want to hold on to that, those mini brushes, because you might have to fix some things in the little halo ring. We're going to start moving it over a little bit, but not too much. repeat the process on the other eye. Yeah, because you don't want to cover up that lime green, because you still want it to see it like in the finished process. Back to the darker green and finishing up this side. Just try to make it a dark green. I think what I'm going to do, since it's not getting as dark as I want, is I think I'm going to grab a black and kind of dip it into the crocodile tears, and then in my conspiracy palette dip it in my right tear, and then dip it back into the crocodile tear to kind of give it that mixed of a dark color, and we'll see how well that turns out. And it is turning it into a more darker green, which is what we want. And start mixing it on the other side. Yeah, because we don't want it like black, but we want it still green in there, but we don't want it like too green. Just a really nice darker green. And then we're gonna grab a clean brush. I'm just gonna use this little teeny little brush and kind of just start, you know, mixing this shade with the lighter green and kind of moving this guy a little bit forward. So then, you know, this process can get all done. That's what you have so far. So go ahead and pick up a cleaner brush, and we're going to go to more of a second shade of a green. So I'm going to mix it with a mid green and start mixing it in with this guy right here to my dark green. Actually, I'm going to use a little bit smaller brush because it's kind of giving me troubles with that kind of a little bit bigger brush I was using. And then just kind of mix, you know, those two shades, the dark, and go on the other side. And just mix it in, make sure they're about the same shade. If one needs to be played with, that's totally fine. But just so that we're like done, you know, to come back. So we're actually going to pick up kind of like the lime green color again, and just lightly start putting it right there next to the medium green. Oh boy. Maybe add in a little bit of that color over here. And then pick up that clean brush you're using to blend, and then just blend these two colors together. And then I know that this is supposed to be a green theme, but we're kind of gonna hit a little bit different to kind of give it that highlight look. In the front, we are going to grab whatever you use to put down on your base. Just grab like a little bit on like a little brush or like a little silicone flap if you have it. I just call it a silicone flap. I don't even know what it's really called, but we're just gonna come into the inner corner and kind of get it wet a little bit and create a shape where we want to have our white shade, which is going to be just right in the corner. Because the white is really going to help with the look, and make sure to leave like some of the green in the corner right here. If you have to go back and fix it up a little bit, that's perfectly fine, which I'm going to do just really quick before we add the white shade. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up just a small little brush, a clean one. Dip it into a white, whatever white you prefer. You can dip it into white, and then also what I'm going to do is dunk it into the Divine Intervention in the Blood Money palette, since it does have like the green like glitter in it, and just start dabbing. Just start blending it, dabbing and blending. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. For just some reason, it created like a little blotch. Why did it just do that? No. It's okay. We'll get through. Just keep playing with it, and just get it to the white that you would like, and then we are just gonna go in and just start fixing up some ends. Make sure that it's all nice and blended. If you need to add some more of the line green, go ahead and do so. If you like it how it turned out with the white, then just go ahead and grab your clean brush that you use, maybe wipe it across your hand just to get like some excess off, or like just a clean like towel or something, and then just start making sure that white isn't just going to be like a blotch that was placed there. I'm going to start blending it in. And if this is the last step that you're using the clean brush, just dip the green on one side. I don't know why this looks blotchy. I think that foundation, that base I just used, just like messed it up. No. There's no rough edges that I don't want to be there. Make sure they're gone. Alright. I think I just lost some white shade right there. I want a little bit more back, but not like too much. I want to make sure it's all nice and even. This white shadow is giving me problems. Problems I don't want. And this step might take just a little bit to like fix. But I think I got it at the best it's gonna really go. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up these lines real quick to make sure it all looks nice, and then I'll be right back. So I got the rest of my makeup on. I ended up taking the dark shade and just bring it over because I didn't end up liking the kind of look that was looking at the edge, so I just kind of brought that dark green up and kind of blended it in with the rest of the look. I also went and added a little bit of a green and the white shimmer on bottom, put my lashes on, the rest of my makeup. And I think with this look, and I threw on a wig, and I think with this look, I kind of want to try something. Haven't done this look before, and since I've already done an eyeshadow look that I've never done before, I kind of want to do a green black ombre. So we're gonna do a black outline with some green lip. So I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star weirdo lip liner and we're gonna outline the lips. Never done this before, so this will, I mean, I've done it with like different like colors, but not with like black and green, so. I think that's as good as it's gonna get, because this kind of acting a little bit funky. I don't know why. So then we're gonna grab our green lip, which I grabbed it out of my Money Honey Blood Money bundle. We're going to be using Crocodile Tears, which I really love this green. And we're just going to place it on the lip. I don't think the really ombre look is going to work with this lip color. But, I mean, it'll be a black outline. Right, so that is going to be the finished look for that. You know, just like I said, you don't have to use a green lip. You can do like a nude or anything, just any color you want to do. I just chose green because for Taurus the color is green. So, and I wanted to match the eyeshadow scheme. So yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this look. Please leave a comment. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment if you'd like to see a specific look. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.